They called him Jesus. He came to love, heal and forgive. He lived and died to buy my pardon. An empty grave is there to prove my Savior lives. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Because he lives, all fear is gone. Because I know who holds the future, and life is worth the living just because he lives.
I want to do something that I really like to do. And this is what I have another YouTube channel called God's Bible Word, and I do just words on that one. And I'm almost tempted to bring it back. But I want to do the word figs. 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 And I hope you guys like it. And also, y'all let me know in the comments if you do. Alright, we're going to look at the word figs. And I have 18 Bible verses that talk about figs. And one of them is from 1 to 8. So that's 8 verses there that I'm going to read about the fig. But we're going to start with where the first word fig is shown. And that is Numbers 13 and 23. And they came into the brook of Eshcol, or whatever, Eschcol, and cut down from thence a branch with one cluster of grapes. And they bore it between two upon a staff, and they brought of the pomegranates and of the figs. Now we're in Numbers 20 and 5. And wherefore have you made us to come up out of Egypt, to bring us into this evil place? It is no place of seed, or of figs, or of vines, or pomegranates, neither is there any water to drink. Alright, we're at 1 Samuel 25 and 18. Then Abigail made haste, and took 200 loaves, and 2 bottles of wine, and 5 sheep ready dressed, and 5 measure of parched corn, and 100 clusters of raisin, and 200 cakes of figs, and laid them on the ass. Alright, now the next one, we're going to go up and we're going to read 11 and 12. Because on 11, we have the 2 little dotties, as I call them. And they found an Egyptian in the field, and brought him to David, and gave him bread, and he did eat, and they made him drink water. And they gave him a piece of cake of figs, and 2 clusters of raisin. And when he had eaten, his spirit came again to him, for he had eaten no bread, nor drank any water 3 days and 3 nights. Okay, we are on 2 Kings 20 and 7. And Isaiah said, take a lump of figs. And they took and laid it on the boil, and he recovered. So we could take figs, a lump of figs, and put it on a boil, and it will recover you. This is what I like about the words, because we can learn from what words that God uses. All right, now we're on 1 Chronicles 12 and 40. Moreover, they that were nigh them, even unto Ashkar, and to Zebulun and Nephtali, brought bread on asses, and on camels, and on mules, and on oxen, and meat, meal, cakes of figs, and bunches of raisins, and wine and oil, and oxen, and sheep abundantly, for there was joy in Israel. All right, now we're in Nehemiah 13 and 15. And in those days I saw Judah some treading wine presses on the Sabbath, and bringing in sheaves, and lading asses, and also wines, grapes, and figs, and all manner of burdens, which they brought unto Jerusalem on the Sabbath day. And I testified against them in the day therein they sold victuals. All right, now if you look into some concordance and that's where I get my information, is from a Strong's Concordance, and you see a CA, and you're like, there is no CA in the KJV. Well, CA is Representative Songs of Solomon. So therefore, you guys know that when you see a CA in the concordance, then you know it's Songs of Solomon. So we want to go to Songs of Solomon 2 and 13. But we need to start reading at verse 11. For lo, the winter is past, the rain is over and gone, the flowers appear on the earth, the time of the singing of the birds is come, the voice of the turtle is heard in our land. The fig tree putteth forth her figs, her green figs, and the vines with the tender grapes give a good smell. Arise, my love, fear one, and come away. Now I want to go to Isaiah 38 and 21. For Isaiah had said, let them take a lump of figs, and lay it for a plaster upon the boil, and he shall recover. Okay, so here we have two witnesses that the fig will help your boils. So if y'all get a burn or anything like that, figs are the best thing to use. You know, they got out this stuff that you can use for boils now, aloe vera, but the fig would probably be a whole lot better to put on you. At least that's what I'm looking at. Now I want to go to Jeremiah 8 and 13. I will surely consume them, saith the Lord. There shall no grape on the vine, nor figs on the tree. The leaf shall fade, and all the things that I have given them shall pass away from them. All right, we are on Jeremiah 24, and we want to read 1 through 8. And the Lord showed me, and behold, 2 baskets of figs were set before the temple of the Lord. After that, Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, had carried away captive Jericho. Jeremiah, the son of Jehonakam, king of Judah, and the priest of Judah, and the carpenters and the smiths from Jerusalem, and had brought them into Babylon. All right, so number 2, 1 basket had very good figs, even like the figs that are first ripe, and the other basket had nasty figs, which could not be eaten. They were so bad. Then said the Lord unto me, What seest thou, Jeremiah? And I said, Figs. the good things, the very good, and the evil, very evil, that cannot be eaten. They are so evil. Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Thus saith the Lord, the God of Israel, take those good things, so will I acknowledge them that are carried away captive of Judah, whom I have sent out of this place into the land of the Chaldeans for their good. For I will set mine eyes upon for good, and I will bring them again to this land, and I will build them, and not pull them down, and I will plant them, and not pluck them up, and I will give them a heart to know me, that I am the Lord, and they shall be my people, and I will be their God, for they shall return unto me with their whole heart, and as the evil figs, which cannot be eaten, they are so evil. Surely, thus saith the Lord, so will I give Zedekiah, the king of Judah, and his princes, and the residue of Jerusalem that remain in this land, and them that dwell on the land of Egypt. And I will have to go on because we have two little dotties. And I will deliver them to be removed unto the kingdom of the earth for their hurt, and to be a reproach and a proverb, a taunt, and a curse in all places whither I shall drive them. So God is saying that Judah, which they in Jerusalem, I think it's Judah. Yeah, Judah, the Jews, okay, that they are in the land, and they are a reproach and a proverb, a curse. If you look at it now, most people are looking at them as a curse, okay? They are not really God-fearing people. The men dress as women, okay? And that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, we want to go to Jeremiah 29, and we're going to read from 15 all the way down to 17. Because you have said, the Lord hath raised us up prophets in Babylon. Know that thus saith the Lord of the King that sitteth upon the throne of David, and of all the people that dwelleth in this city, of your brethren that are not gone forth with you into captivity. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, Behold, I will send upon them the sword, the famine, the pestilence, and I will make them a vile figs that cannot be eaten. They are so evil. Alright, now we want to go to Nahum, and we want chapter 3 and verse 12. All thy strongholds shall be like fig trees, which the first ripe fig, and if they be shaken, they shall even fall into the mouth of the eater. Alright, now we're going to go into the New Testament. I wonder if y'all were seeing a picture already. Alright, we want to go to Matthew and 7 and verse 16. Ye shall know them by their fruit. Do men gather grapes of thorn or figs of thistle? Alright, we want to go up one. We want to read 12 and 13 in Mark 11. 12 and 13. And on the morrow, when they were come from Bethany, he was hungry. And seeing a fig tree afar off, having leaves, he came, if happily he might find anything thereon. And when he came to it, he found nothing but leaves, for a time of figs were not yet. I feel that I need to go ahead and read 14 as well. And Jesus answered and said unto it, No man eat fruit of the hereafter forever. And his disciples heard it. I'm going to read 15. And they came into Jerusalem, and Jesus went into the temple and began to cast out them that sold and bought in the temple, and overthrew the tables of the money changers, and the seats of them were sold of dough, and would not suffer that any man would carry any vessel through the temple. All right, our next one is Luke chapter 6 and verse 44. For every tree is known by his own fruit. For of thorns men do not gather figs, nor of a bundle bush gather they grapes. Okay, let's go to James chapter 3 verse 12. Can the fig tree, my brethren, bear olive berries, either a vine fig? So can no foundation both yield salt water and fresh. Okay, here is our last one. We want to go to Revelation 6, and we want to start with 12 and read 12 and 13. And I behold, when he had opened the sixth seal, and lo, there was a great earthquake, and the sun became black as sackcloth of hair, and the moon became as blood, and the stars of heaven fell into the earth, even as a fig tree cast on her untimely figs when she is shaken of a mighty wind. Well, I hope you learned something out of just the word fig. And if you like these, let me know, and I will do some more of them. We're going to start off in Numbers, and we're going to figure this out and see what we come up with. Now, okay, in Numbers, they got the food of the land. They did not get the food or the water off the land. And we are talking about spiritual food. They just took the food from the land. Abigail was a wife of Nabal, who would not help David with food or water, or did not believe in the Creator Father God. But she knew he would kill them. David is a type of Christ that gives us over our spiritual food, and we should get fed every day spiritually. If you are living in sin, the food of life can help your sin. He will bring a reward. The son of Jacob, Judah, was the one who broke the covenant, and it has come of them that the time has come for them to leave the love of the Creator Father God. Isaiah is saying that the fig will heal their sin. This is talking what he has gave will go away. 2 people went, and that's 2 out of Judah. One was good and the other evil, and he took them out of the land. And they will take of the bad figs and eat the curse. Judah did not have the love for the true word, and they loved evil more. It is false teaching. James is saying either you are going for the truth or for the lie, and the truth will come as a fig stars out of heaven. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please leave it down in a comment, and I'll do more like this.